Okay, let's jump into the game and let's see how you playing this game. In this game, when I see Ornn at the top lane, this should be a typical game when we have tank and tank. So we don't give a fuck about this useless pick. We are not really ganking our tank. Just let him farm. This is not our win condition. This is not our carry. This is gonna be a tank. He might be 2-0 or 0-2. It's not a big deal. He's still tanky. He has still CC. So in this game, we should like leave top lane and start pathing towards bot lane and play hard around mid bot. Ganks and at mid lane are pretty easy because we have 2 stuns, and ganks at the bot lane not that much easy, but also not super hard. So that's the thing. We should don't touch top lane in this game, and we should focus on those 2 lanes. Because as a jungler, we cannot like ganking everywhere. Sometimes it works, but it cannot be a plan. Sometimes when we are crushing them, junglers might be everywhere. Jungler might winning so fucking hard. But we need to set up our win condition, especially in the draft. So we need to think like, okay, around which lane we're gonna play. So our jungler will always start from the top and always go there. Always go there. He's not gonna start like this. Let's say in second, third pathing. He always will go towards the lane that he wants to gank. Never there. If we decide to pick a tank and just let him farm. Okay, anyway, let's see what you're gonna do there. Okay, so you are stacking here. Let's see who have better level 1. Syndra, Pyka, Isa. Yeah, Sindred is pretty useless. You have Ornn, so your level 1 is pretty good. You know what you can do? At those levels like gold, plat, diamond, even higher, invades here are really obvious. You can do something like this. So you can going this way. Actually, wait a second. I will show you like this. You can going this way and don't go like this. Go here. Stack here. When you're gonna be S5, then you're going this way. Because as I remember, there is a vision. If this guy is sitting here, there is a vision. So if you're gonna go like let's say like this, you will get spotted faster. But if you're gonna go there, bang, you have like closer. Let's see. You see his... Oh, that's exactly what I want to show you. You see? Imagine you are here, you are spotted, but if you go there and you are really here, it's easier to land a hook there, it's easier to do a step and then let's say engage with Ornn or whatever it is. Invades here are really hard to do. Because if this guy is sitting here, he see this vision. It's huge distance. So the easiest is here. Ganking, like trying to gank, I'm trying to invade red. It might be here or it might be here. But the formula is the same. Of course, we are doing it only if our level 1 is better. So if we have weaker level 1, we are not stacking, we are not going for invade, we are not doing one of those things. I'm gonna speed up this one. Okay, so our Nunu's starting from red. So his pathing will be, he decided to doing his pathing towards top lane, and that's actually bad. Because if he's starting 1, this is his first like camp, and this is his second, his pathing will be always to the top. Always to the top. Because always this will spawn first and this will spawn second. And so in this game we decide to play around Singe, which is really bad. Okay, so I will speed up this one, I will take a look on the lanes. Or like this, like playing tank as top lane is nothing really complicated. He just farming, so he is not a big deal. It's also Singe, so he just farming. This guy did this, and if he did this, Nunu need to go there. If Nunu needs to go there, mid and bot need to push if they can. And always when our jungler is invading their jungle, like going deep, we need to push to get prio. But this happens because I mean, let's say like this, we should know about it faster. So I don't like this word, this ward should be placed here or here in 50, like 0, 0, 50. Jungler should start recalling in this bush 0, 0, 50. In the end of the recall, he should leave a ward, and then he have like 30 seconds is enough to choose blue or red. But this ward should be here, not here, to like see invading jungle as fast as possible. Okay, right now, we see Jarvan. Okay, we are taking blue. He's at the top. Like I said, top lane is gonna be really boring. Top lane is just farming in this matchup. Is a tank. Nunu should looking for a ganks on mid / bot. This guy leave a ward here, as I think. Oh, actually, he did that before. Remember, guys, in solo queue, in 5v5 games, it doesn't really matter. Really important is to watch your laner. When you, for example, I'm Kaisa. I need to watching them in terms of when they're going for a ward, because I need to tell my support that this is warded or not. And like, it's gonna be kinda sucks when our jungler would randomly blind ganking people. Like, you need to tell him is warded or not. You need guys know that, like, where is ward, or maybe this is not warded. It's pretty simple. If this guy went there, like if this guy went here, this is warded, because that's the distance of the ward. But if, for example, he went there, like if he went into the bush, this ward is like deeper. Same at the top lane. Like if he disappear for a few seconds, this ward might be at the river. Like if this guy disappeared for a few seconds, it might be like deeper. You need to looking at that. Okay, anyway, we know where Jarvan is. Jarvan is at the top lane, and I don't like that Ornn is pushing. You need to, like, really, you remember the rule of League of Legends. You need to think first how to not die, then you need to think how to kill. So it's really not about being fake, not about winning. It's first about making sure where enemy jungler is and not dying by him. So what I don't like here, I don't like fact that, look, our Nunu was there, so those two lanes are kinda safe. So this lane should freeze and this lane should be at the tower. I will see in the few seconds about like I'm just curious, like Ornn could do that or not, but I'm just trying to explain you guys that position of your jungler is what you need to look at most of the time. It's important as fuck. Because if you are doing something here, don't be greedy to gaining here, to getting advantage here. Because this guy, our Nunu, he's not covering you. You don't have any cover. You have no even wards. But the truth is, if he was there and jungler was missing, where this guy might be? Of course here. We saw him at the minimap. We knew that he is in this jungle. So we should be careful, like here. So Syndra should play to the right side because he is the jungler. Ornn should play defense. Let's see about this wave management. So I'm talking right now about wave management. Wait a second. Okay, it's pushing to the Singed, so actually it sucks. So Ornn here, I think, couldn't do much, but let's see. Yeah, this Q is destroying your wave, because you want to let him push. If Jarvan is here, you want to play at the tower, because your jungler decides to put advantage at the other side of the map. If he is here, you're playing death. So right now this is destroying your freeze, because you are touching this minion. If you know jungler is around your lane, and you cannot push. So if you cannot push, you just last hitting minions. You don't touching them. So yeah, this Singe also know what to do. Sucks because it's pushing towards him. Oh, Singe fucked up a little bit. So you are lucky. I just want to see. Yeah. First of all, you didn't put any ward. Oh, actually your ward is at the cooldown. So if your lane is pushing like this, you should just be really careful. That's it. Like keep watching minimap. Keep reminding that Jarvan is at your lane. You couldn't do much because it was already pushing to him. So you just need to be careful. You just need to be really careful. This Jarvan did something really stupid. He went like this. It happens because this is not like high elo. But let's see what happened at the bot lane. So we are taking Gromp, and they are pretty dead. But once again, okay, Leona is going in. Okay, first of all, you need communication more. So look, guys, if Nunu is here, he can gank bot lane pretty easy. So our bot lane have two like jobs. You need to do two things. First thing is to not die. Second thing is to don't push, don't over push. So let's see about this wave management. So here, look, lane is in your favor. Lane, like you should stay here. This would be great to gank for Nunu. When Lucian will be here and you're gonna be here, then he's dead. So what we can learn from it? If you want to get ganks, if you like ganks, great. But you need to like manage your wave before you're gonna get gank. So one more time, knowing where this guy is, it's so fucking important. Also, Nunu should tell, like, guys, give me a second. Like, normally Nunu should say, I will be at the bot lane in 20 seconds. Of course, plus minus. Let's say in 25 seconds, plus minus. So he's saying that because he's finishing Gromp, blue and Gromp. So if he's saying I'm gonna be at the bot lane in 20-30 seconds, for example, short information, our bot lane know to don't push. Because then bye-bye a gank. So if you want to get like killing people, ganking people, if you want to creating situation with our jungler, we need to manage our waves. So you should know he'll come in the few seconds. But let's see what happened. Here was a cannon with half HP. Pai just kill it. So Kaisa just did an auto attack here. Once again, and Q. So let's see. There are 3 minions. There are 0. This lane is pushing there. So what you should do? You should simply don't push and let them push a little bit. Of course, don't let them push at the tower because they're gonna have like huge advantage of minions, etc. But just be there. Same about mid lane. For example, when our Nunu is going at the river, don't push super hard. He can gank you. But you need to manage your wave pretty good. So what I'm talking about like last 5-10 minutes, it's all about thinking about this guy. This guy need to communicate with you guys. So thinking about this guy, manage your wave in terms of where is your jungler, where is enemy jungler, who need to play defense, who can play aggressive, and just being fucking patient. Don't do mistake before they gonna do mistake. And that's it. You just need to wait. Your jungler should coming on you. Of course, here Mika should go for a gank. He didn't. He started that. This is because we have problem with minimap, like looking at the minimap. Of course, Mika have that problem, and every one of you, because even people in Diamond have that problem. So I can tell you instantly that mindset and minimap, those are like two most important things in the game. Mindset and minimap, those are two most important things in the game. Mindset because if you have like no mindset, if you don't know, like if you are getting tilted, like etc., you are not focused at yourself, you're not gonna climb, you're not gonna get better. And minimap, because minimap is like right now we're talking about minimap. Minimap is connected to the 99/9% of things in the game. Everything here is connected to the minimap. So right now bot lane doing mistake because of wave management. So our bot lane didn't save minimap and didn't think, okay, our Nunu is here, so we cannot push, so let them push us and we're gonna gank him. We're gonna gank them. So they did mistake in terms of minimap, but also Nunu did mistake of terms of the minimap because bot lane is fighting and he's not even going there. That's why you should guys start focusing in the solo queue, in everything about minimap. That's the thing. It's too important. Here, Nunu. Okay, first of all, Syndra should start pushing the lane. Right now, Syndra should use Q at the minions, try to push. Why? Because when Nunu is going at the river in terms of scuttle, Syndra need to push. Because Nunu can go at the river in two scenarios. Here, the first scenario might be going at the river in terms of ganking, then Syndra is not pushing. If you want to gank, she's not pushing. But if he going there for a scuttle, Syndra needs to kinda push. So push and stay close to the Nunu. It's all about positioning in terms of being a mid laner. To playing to the left or playing to the right. In terms of vision, in terms of knowing where our jungler is. Because right now this position is bad. Flash, I mean here, combo flash, he changes C, like it doesn't matter, it would be, imagine this is a Syndra, let's say. Here is a combo by Jarvan with the flash, he no capping you and he's killing you. Your position should be right now at the middle, because this might be a danger zone and this might be a danger zone. So right now you should be at the middle, but when Nunu will go at the river, you should be at the right side, because here is your same zone. It's all about, why I'm talking about that? Because every one of you in the mid game, in the late game, when you are grouping at the mid lane, you should remember where is your safe zone, left or right. We warding one side. So we warding, for example, as a support, we don't need to warding everywhere. We just warding, let's say, right side. And if no one is here, we know they are here. And we are playing to the safe zone. That's the thing. So right now, Syndra should push. When Nunu... So Nunu should say, I'm doing scuttle. This information... So this information telling Syndra that she have safe zone on the right side because here is Nunu. So her position is like somewhere here. And you cannot let Echo push because like he pushed, look his mana, look your mana. His mana is lower because maybe he used two more Qs at the minions. And because of it, look what he's doing. He's killing your Nunu. Because he pushed you. You get prio in the good moment. Okay, here is fight. You win that fight. Nunu should help push right now. Like doesn't matter. Support is roaming and killing. Top laner is roaming and killing, or jungler is just ganking and killing. You need to push. So look at the Syndra. Right now, this Echo might kill her. So this like our Syndra don't need kills. He just need to save days right now. So you should push, like you should assist him, you should help him push that, and then Syndra can base. And everyone is happy. Yeah, if this Echo would be better, he would already go in. Or he can freeze it right now, he can go there, freeze this wave, then use TP, he can do everything. And yeah, he should freeze right now. He can just, yeah, actually it's not even pushed. You didn't push that. Yeah, so our mid laner is fucked up. He's like a little bit stuck. So our mid laner have 1-0, but our mid laner at this moment is not ahead. So if you are ganking Mika and you want to make someone being ahead, push his lane, help him push the lane and let him base. And right now he will back at the lane and he will keep snowballing. Right now Syndra cannot snowball the lane and that sucks. This guy have TP, so he will TP and freeze or whatever. Anyway, let's go forward. Top lane is just farming. This is not the best idea. Because we have no prio once again. Prio is to when our lane pushed. Yes, we have prio from the bot lane, but actually, someone in our team is not canting. Guys, you need to canting every time in the game. Looking at the minimap and canting. 1, 2, 3. Oh fuck, we have less people. Right now, first mistake that you are starting Dragon is mid they have prio and ADC is missing. So you have kinda 2 prios, because they're gonna be faster there, maybe. So if you want to take Drake, you need to first have prio. Because, yeah, this is risky as fuck. So for example, if Nunu is going for a Drake, here is the bot lane and here's a mid laner, he can say I'm going for dragon. Jungler is basically saying everything what he's doing. So I'm going there, I'm gonna gank top lane in the 20 seconds, I'm gonna be at the Drake in 20 seconds. So if he's going, if he's saying I'm gonna be at the Drake in the 10 seconds, and bot lane and mid lane are able to push, then Syndra is not poking Echo, then Syndra is poking minions to push. Then if bot lane is able to, they're pushing. Of course, it's not like Nunu is a boss here, he's saying this is a Drake, and we need all go for Drake. You need to communicate also each other. So for example, if I am Nunu, I'm saying I'm gonna be at Drake in 10 seconds, Kaisa needs to also give short information. So Kaisa have 2 options. Kaisa can say, for example, okay, I can push, or let's say even shorter. You should just use prio word. So you should just say, I'm gonna have prio, or I have prio. And mid lane can say, for example, I have no prio. Of course, Nunu need to look at the minimap, but let's communicate like this. Kaisa need to tell to our jungler that she can get prio, or she can't. And that's the thing. Okay, let's see this fight. Of course, this Drake was forced as fuck because you didn't have prio, and you just started that. Of course, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, because I know I'm just thinking and saying about many things. But if you have any questions, like feeling, or you would say something, go forward, because it's gonna be better and easier for us. Because maybe sometimes I'm wrong. Maybe sometimes someone was thinking about something else, or the plan was like different, but someone fucked up. But anyway, like I said, this was forced, and here is this fight. So let's see. Nunu have low HP, of course, after the Drake. Here is good TP. It's really good TP. And actually you won that. But it was not like prepared. That's the fact. It was really forced. It would be safer if Nunu would go for cracks, then for Raptors, for example, and then Kaisa is at the lane, she pushed, Syndra is at the lane, she pushed, and right now Nunu is jumping at the Drake and saying, I'm doing Drake. And then everyone know what to do. And then top laner is pushing to be prepared for TP. Because everything matters here. Because if this is not planned by you, then top laner might losing CS's. So everyone should know that we're gonna do Drake in 10-15 seconds. So everyone will know how to manage a wave. All about communication. I'm ganking bot lane, let's say, as a Nunu. Or already know he need to like manage his wave in terms of defense. Just defense. He will just play defense. Or mid lane will play defense. Or when Nunu will say Jarvan is here and like pinging, then Syndra knows she need to play defense. Or let's say Nunu is basing and Nunu saying I'm basing, guys. Calling like I'm basing, it's telling already like guys, we have no cover. We have no cover. Of course we can look at the words and we're deciding we are safe or not, but that's important. Let's go forward. Okay. You are ganking bot lane in this game. In the next game, you will have no opportunity. And I'm gonna ask you something. What like you are finishing red buff right now, okay? And where is your next camp to do? To which way you should do your pathing normally? Let's say this This doesn't exist. Let's say Lucian playing defense, or he have minions here. Like, where would you go normally right now?
Probably to my crux.
Okay, and after cracks?
I would probably start pathing towards topside.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want to take your buff as fast as possible. That's the rule in the jungle. You are taking buff and then you are ganking. So here is random. Why I'm talking about right now? Because I'm reminding you that if you start here at the level 1 and you went like this, you decide from the start around which lane you're gonna play. So imagine this is not happening and you are not risking, like you are not forcing gank, you are doing normal shit. So you are doing, let's say 1, 2, and you're doing there. I'm just saying you would be all the time in the normal game, you would be all the time there. Here is 1 and here is 2. You are taking red, and after taking red you have mark here that your blue is spawning in 1 minute. That mark, white one. And you need to go there because that's the rule. Take the buff as fast as possible. So you need to deciding in the draft as a team around which lane we are playing. You are picking picks to, for example, have good, let's say, I don't know, good gank. So you are picking a jungler and your bot lane. For example, like we can think like, we can say like this. Our bot lane, we want to play around bot lane. So our bot lane picking something aggressive, and we are ganking bot lane. And that's it. I mean, this must be a plan. You must have a plan in Champion Select. But there was no plan, because you was pathing towards top lane, and when you don't want actually ganking Singe. Okay, let's go forward. Did you guys understood everything at this moment?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Of course, there is a lot of random actions in this game. But when you're gonna play more in terms, like when you're gonna play more around this guy, when you're gonna more think about this guy and about this guy, games will look much better. It's not gonna be a shit show. Everyone will not die every time, and everyone will play around the jungler, because that's how you play in the 5v5 games. Of course, if you feel stronger in the lane, you can kill in 1v1, you can kill in 2v2. But if this is normal game, when people are at the same level, for example, then it's the question who gonna do more mistakes and who gonna play smarter around the jungler. Because remember the rule, first think how to not die, then think how to kill. Okay, anyway. Top lane is just farming. So I'm not even talking about top lane. Tank is a tank. He just farming. And he should saving like by the way, winning at the top lane in matchup like this, it's all about who have more CSs, like who have more minions. Like winning at the top lane, tank versus tanks, is about minions, and it's about sometimes it's about priority, who pushed, who can roam. Sometimes, I mean, and most of the time it's about who have TP up. So it's hard to killing this guy, but you can take a lead by out CSing him plus saving TP, and then you will do TP there, and that's the thing. But basically you are just farming and looking for TPs or looking for roams, because for example as a Ornn you have good ganks at the mid lane. So if you can push this guy and go for gank mid lane. And you can call it like, guys, I'm gonna gank mid lane in the 15 seconds or in 15. Like you just calling how much time you need to gank mid lane. So Nunu will don't gank bot lane, Nunu will do a gank with you. Because I'm gonna remind you guys, we are not doing two situations in the same time. Why? Because it's just risky. It's easier and safer to do one but better. Do one situation, one fight, but be more sure about this fight. So it's better to do, let's say, gank 1, 2, 3, 3 versus 1, than ganking, let's say, Ornn and Syndra mid lane and our jungler there. It's just risky. So if Ornn will call, I'm gonna be ganking mid lane in 20 seconds, then Nunu know what to do in the 20 seconds. He know how to manage his time in the 20 seconds to also be in the same time the Ornn at this gank. It's really about communication. And as I said, you need to use as less words as you can. Okay. Here is fight. The problem is that we, in this game, we are playing everywhere. We are trying to gank top lane, we are trying to gank mid lane, there was a fight at the Drake, there was a gank at the bot lane. You are trying to gank everything, we're trying to do Herald, Drake. That's not the point. We as a team, we need to know where we don't want to be and where we want to be. And this must be, you need to set up it in the draft. Of course, in the game, situation might get changed, because if we set up in the draft, we want to play around bot lane, but our bot lane is 0-2, we are kinda changing our plan. So we're saying fuck bot lane right now, let's go for mid lane, let's go for top lane. But the most important rule is to not play around losing lane. Don't play around losing lane. So right now, Syndra is 2-2. So our team should play around Syndra. I'm saying our team, but I meant jungler. Mika should play around mid lane. Don't play bot top at this moment. Because at the mid lane we have, like, at the lane that someone is ahead, we have the highest chance to get kill and to win 2v2. And at the lane that someone is behind, so here or here, we have the biggest chance to die. That's why we are not helping, as a jungler we are not helping. We are just playing around lanes that are ahead. And also in the champion select we need to pick champs that will make us big ahead. Also, I mean, I'm not gonna spoke much as creating team comps because it's not a time for it. You don't need creating any team comps. But for sure you know champions and you know like who have good follow up, like where you can gank. Top laner know his matchups, mid laner know his matchups. You guys know what you need. That you need maybe farm, or you need maybe scale, or maybe you need ganks because you are aggressive in the early game, because you are early game champ. But you need to know what is your goal as a team and what is your personal goal. So for example, Ornn need to know as a team, Ornn need to know that as a team our goal is to play around this lane and this lane. So he's playing kinda defense and he's farming, he don't want to die. But also he need to know what is his goal. So for example, I don't know, having a TP advantage, or like not dying or farming as much as he can. Or also Syndra know, for example, that like I'm just trying to say everyone of you should think what is your goal, and goal might get changed in every second of the game. So you might have a goal, let's play defense because I don't know where jungler is. You might have goal, I don't know, to push because I need to have prio. But you need to thinking like you need to set up your goal in the draft, in the champion select, but also you need to set up in your goal every second in the game. Every one of you guys need to set up in your personal goal every second in the game. And that's it. And what, by the way, I can tell you a little bit about your picks in this game. In this game, I see that Nunu have great ganks, great synergy with Syndra. So we should use this synergy to gank Echo before level 6, first of all. And what I see here, I see that Kaisa is losing 2v2 versus Leona and Lucian. Lucian is more lane bully than Kaisa, same Leona. So what I would do, I would play about this, I would play defense at the bot lane kinda, like don't do stupid things. So why I'm doing that, you should play defense. So Kaisa can kinda farm in the safe zone. So Kaisa can farm here. Here is a safe zone. And at the early levels they cannot dive her, but Pyke in the meantime, let's say when he base, he can do this. When Kaisa is in the safe zone, he can bait like he's going for a ward, but he using W and he's going for a gank. So he see that Nunu is going for a gank and he's doing the same. So we just focus together at the one lane. And that's it. I don't save your draft. I don't know who pick first, etc. But at this moment, it's not really important. We have really a lot of knowledge here and here, so I'm just not spending time for it at this moment. Okay. Let's see. Kaisen Pyke is at the top lane. I was talking about something, so I don't know why, but let's see. So you kill Lucian, you base. You should push one more, so he will lose that one. Okay, so, but you are basing. Looks like you're trying to just go for this fight and to defend the dive. Is good actually what you did here. But why are we losing that? We're losing that because we went towards top lane, towards the lane that was losing. And that's the thing. And that's why they were stronger there. Of course, Leona was there first, but the most important thing for me is that we were fighting around the lane that is kinda behind. So this is the situation. Also, Pyke should communicate right now. Pyke should tell that Leona is at the mid lane, because supports are always going from the base. Supports are never going like this. Supports are always going this way. They are here to cover. They are here to figure out, like, if I am able to gank, I'm ganking, but if not, I'm backing. But support's never going this way. So there is huge chance that if Leona is missing, she's going at the mid lane. She should. Yeah, she's here. Because that's what supports do. Supports going like this, and they are meeting here at the highest elo. But at the low elo, if this guy know that and our support didn't know that, Leona have advantage. This Lucian should just play defense at the tower, use ultimate to shove, etc. So I mean, our Pyke should do the same, like go here and figure out what to do. Yeah, Leona is here. Also, if Leona is here, we cannot contest that Herald. We are trying to contest that. We can't. They have... Okay, Lucian get caught, so it's super good, but we can't. We can do shit here. Okay, Leona back. Right now... Okay, actually, I'm bad counting. Echo is here. So this is 3 versus 2. Maybe I didn't stop why you lost that one. Ah, okay. Echo have TP, so doesn't matter. Yeah, Echo just used TP. And Leona just went from the bot lane to the top lane. Also, Syndra missed few skills. Yeah, but it's still playing around losing lane. That's the fact. And Leona pressuring more at the map than Pyke. You should bro just more being around mid lane, especially as a Pyke. Because Kaisa all she needs to do is just farming. She's just farming. She can wave, like manage her wave here at the tower, and you just roaming as much as you can. Wait a sec. Here's Drake. You kill Lucian. Looks like you're gonna trading Drake for Herald. It's totally worth for you. I don't like that. Because this is your lane, Ornn. And there should be Kaisa and Pyke. And Syndra can keep shoving mid lane. Okay, of course there is a lot of random things, even if those enemy players are diamonds. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna finishing soon, so do you have any like specific questions about what I said or something else?